Hi everyone, I'm Russ.
Mark.
This is a spirited endeavor.
Prime in the Pump edition.
That's right.
Okay, so tonight.
This night.
This night.
This one here, right now.
This one right now.
Yep.
We've had some fun tonight.
We have,
Yeah.
and it all culminates, as they say.
Yeah, to this. Now we've
Yep.
just recently, I mean recently, just a few moments ago, but it'll be a few days before these posts.
Yeah.
We just did the bourbon, the straight bourbon of Blue Run,
Yeah.
and this one is was actually released first because this has been out for
Yeah.
for a month and a half by now, but it's a spring release.
Yep.
Blue Run does a spring and a fall release where they just do a limited number of barrels, and I think this one is 5,001 barrels
And when they're gone,
or 5,001 bottles.
they're gone.
Yeah, when they're gone, they're gone.
Yep. It
And
is
then
what it is.
That's it for that release.
Yep. And then the tears begin.
Yeah, I know, right? So, I mean, this is still available
Yeah.
as of now.
Yeah.
And whenever you get this.
Yeah.
you're not gonna get it.
Just go. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're watching this, just stop the video, pause it, go buy
Go
one,
buy
and
it.
then come back and watch the video.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So, but they're as of this taping, they were still relatively available, but dwindling.
Yeah.
And so this one is the High Rye Bourbon.
Yep.
So this one is 65% corn, 30% rye, and then 5% malted barley.
Yeah. Which I'm good with that. That sounds like a good mash bill for
Sounds
me.
like- yeah, sounds
That's
like something I'd be down for.
kind of my leanings.
Now this one is, I didn't check before, but this one's 55.5% proof.
Ooh.
So this is that's a spicy one.
There we go. So the last one we did was a 47, I think.
Yeah, 47.5.
So
this
in
one
that
is
ballpark, and I don't remember what the rye was, but I like that this one's a nice number as far as ABV goes.
absolutely. So that's about his barrel strength.
Oh yeah. Damn. Whatever shall we
Ooh.
do?
Oh man.
We'll suffer through it. See, we're taking one for the team.
All right. So let's get into this one.
Yes. Now I will say, I don't fanboy over too many distilleries, but there are a select few, and this is one I feel the inkling of maybe some distillery love here, which is funny that there isn't a distillery.
I know, right?
But I like the product.
Yeah,
so thus far, I have really thoroughly enjoyed everything that they've put in a bottle.
Yeah,
thus far.
Yes, they make no qualms. They do not distill their own. They source.
Yep.
But man, they do some great stuff with it.
Yeah, and it is. Look, it's when they're sourcing, it's not like they're just going down to MGP or whatever and saying, "Hey, give me what's in that." They're actually having it made specifically for them, not by MGP, but by somebody else. Not going to name names. So it is custom for them, and I will say I've not had anything quite like it.
Yeah, for sure. Now that's dark.
It is dark.
That's relatively dark. Now, the last one was sort of like a golden honey, amber.
Yeah.
And this one is a little like burnished copper.
It is. I'm noticing that as well. I'm also noticing the oils are even more present because,
Oh yeah.
I mean, which is surprising because none of them's been a slouch in that regard. But this one's just like, holy crap, man.
Yeah, that is thick in the glass.
Yeah, it is.
And man, those oils just go on forever.
Yes, they do. That is going to linger, I think.
Yeah, more legs than a millipede in that one.
Yep. Well, I'm
Okay.
curious here.
Oh wow.
Definitely get the rye on the
Okay,
nose.
yeah, definitely get the rye on that one because it does have a little herbalness
Yeah,
to
it
it.
does.
It does have a little bit of that corn forwardness, so you're still getting the caramel and the more like a sweet cherry.
Yep. The alcohol definitely hits a bit more on this one. Of course, at the higher ABV, that's to be expected.
Yes.
A little bit of oak around the edges too, which is kind of nice.
Yep. Does have a nice floral nature to it.
Yeah.
Which I'm digging too. Just a little bit of like black licorice. Just a touch. Not enough to be off-putting.
No, I would agree with you though. I mean, there is just a hint of it, like
Yeah,
a ghost of it.
Exactly. Yeah, just it's there just on the edge.
Yeah,
And it sort of just amps up a little bit of spice in that, which I dig.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, but it's got a nice almost like a I wanted to say like a C, like a seaside, but if you ever been like along the side of like a big lake,
Okay.
you sort of get that, sort of like that fresh water smell.
Oh, I get that. Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
can certainly see what you're
Little
talking about.
vegetal in there,
Yeah.
and, from this, from that, a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit of the
Yeah, you get,
that
along the side
earthiness.
of the lake, you get the stuff that's fallen into the lake and kind of done its thing, and there's a very distinct aroma that goes with it. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I don't-
kind of what I'm getting on that.
Yeah, I don't know the term that you would necessarily use for that, but yeah, definitely like lakeside.
Yeah, like a lakeside.
Very cool.
Yeah, I like that. All right,
Shall we?
let us.
Cheers.
Okay, that's going to take me a moment to describe that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, there is a lot happening there. First of all, the increased ABV brings just a lot of flavor.
It does.
So I'm getting bourbon notes. I'm also getting a little bit of rye notes. Floral.
To me, the way this comes across, we've done the review on their bourbon. We've done a review on the rye. This literally seems like, hey, we got the bourbon. We've drained a little bit out of the bottle. Let's pour some rye in there.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm getting notes from each. There's a very distinct taste to their corn forward mash bill, and I find those in this. But I also get some of what I really enjoyed about the rye in this one. But the ABV definitely, this benefits from that.
Yeah, this is very lively on the tongue and peppery.
Yeah.
I love the spice, the way that comes to play.
Yeah.
It's not overwhelming in any regard, but man, is it there and present and just makes everything just pop.
Yeah, now the funny thing for me is on the finish, just sitting here, I'm getting what we were talking about before with the caramel. We would describe the bourbon as having caramel candies with the vanilla center.
Right.
I'm getting some of that here, but then I'm getting like a little bit of fruit to go with it, like some lighter fruit. I don't know that I would say oranges, but something lighter fruit-wise.
Exactly, and then like a little black tea.
Yeah, I'm noticing that as
black
well.
Tea, slightly tannic on the on the backside. It's not my favorite finish.
And it's funny you say that, because that's the one kind of turn-off for me on this one, is you do get a little of that where we haven't gotten it on any of their other stuff that I can recall.
Right, but I mean that's typical of a high rye bourbon.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, a lot of ryes are known for that, but
I dig the hell out of this though.
I do. That is tasty.
Whoa,
Yep, ABV and lots of vapors.
got me on that one.
Yeah.
I
Snuck
threw
up
that
on
one
you.
right to the back of my throat, and man, I
Oh,
felt every
yeah.
bit of that.
Yeah, there is a little bit of heat to that one. There's no doubt. I mean,
Yeah,
you definitely pick up the ABV on that
Yeah,
one.
that's 55 ABV is just punching me in the uvula.
You got all 55 of them.
Yep, and just kicking the crap out of my uvula.
How much ABV do you want? Yes.
You got it. You got it all.
Yeah. Really interesting. And I got to say, going back to it, I'm getting a little bit more and more of the oak on that. Again, on the tongue towards the back end. Just a lot going on. And this is one where I think you could sip on it for a while, take your time, give yourself 20, 30 minutes and just kind of sip on it. And I bet it's going to be a hell of a journey, because there's so many different things. And as you acclimate to one, you pick up another. Really interesting whiskey.
Totally. 1 to 5. What are you thinking?
I'm going to go 4 on this one.
Yeah, I'm at 3.5 on this one.
Yeah. And it's funny.
It's just that finish on the back end.
Yep. I love the rye, I love the bourbon, and I enjoy this. But I think the two were better individually than they are combined, just because of that. That little oversteep tea on the back end is a little bit of a turn-off for me. Otherwise, I really enjoy it, and I love that they released it at this ABV.
Yeah, I do too. I think some water in that might be helpful. Certainly, that would hold up well to ice.
Oh, certainly.
And
Or whiskey stones, or whatever the heck you
or
want
whatever
to
you
do
got.
to it.
It's
I mean,
going to
got
hold
the
up to it
ABV.
all.
Yeah.
Fabulous whiskey. Not my favorite of theirs,
Yeah.
but So really close, so close.
I would agree. Yeah, 3.5 to 4. I think I'm going with the 4 because still really enjoy it. But I think that means I have to bump the other ones up to a 4.5. And damn it, I'm just gonna have to do it because I really having them all, it kind of puts it all into perspective. And
Yes.
I don't think you're gonna go wrong buying any of the Blue Run stuff that we've had thus far. I think you're gonna be pleased with your purchase. And they are certainly unique. I will say they have their own character. They're not like Old Forester or Heaven Hill or anybody else. They have their own thing going. So that to me is really cool that they have an identity.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyhow, I have talked too much. It is time to go. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Hope you had a good time.
Yeah, we sure did. We'll catch you on the next one.
Take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Yeah, as much as I enjoyed that, I think the